Welcome back. 2 seriously ill or disabled children from Gibraltar will be able to make a dream come true thanks to the Dreamflight programme and generous local contributions. The Lions Club of Gibraltar has announced it will be sponsoring one child on the programme to the tune of £3,000. The UK charity works to send seriously ill or disabled children on a holiday of a lifetime to the Disney parks in Florida. Stewardess Sarah Merkel has been in Gibraltar raising awareness on the project, and she joins us live in the studio this evening. Good evening, Sarah, and welcome to the programme. Well, what exactly is the Dreamflight programme?
Dreamflight is a UK registered charity, and each year in October we take a jumbo jet full of 192 seriously ill and disabled children to Florida to the theme parks for their holiday of a lifetime. We feel that it's important to bring some fun and joy into the lives of these young children whose illnesses have brought them pain and distress, and particularly those who may not be able to go on holiday without such a large medical team behind them.
Now, Dreamflight operates programmes and has been operating programmes in the UK for some time now. So now you're in Gibraltar. How have you come here?
I work as a stewardess for British Airways, and I was invited to work as cabin crew for Dreamflight in 2006. When I saw firsthand the magic that is Dreamflight, the joy on the children's faces, I asked the trustees if I could possibly bring that joy to Gibraltar and take 2 children locally. They agreed in principle, provided that we raise the funds locally.
Now, organising a trip like this must be immense. Can you tell us a little bit about what goes into perhaps the finer details of a trip like this?
Well, the costs are considerable, and Dreamflight has been operating for 21 years, and over those years the trip has matured. The trip actually costs in the region of £3,000 per child, but for a child from Gibraltar to go, we need to raise the extra funds to get them to London. We've been fortunate to receive sponsorship locally from the Lions Club. They have actually sponsored one child, and that has helped considerably. But all the funds raised for Dreamflight are raised on a voluntary basis, and the overheads for the office are kept to a minimum.
Now, we're talking about seriously ill or disabled children here. What sort of extra support would they receive once they're there?
The children are divided into 12 groups around the regions, and the children from Gibraltar will slot into one of those groups, perhaps the Mickey Mouse group or Goofy group. Each group has a doctor, a senior nurse, physiotherapist, 3 other nurses, and we have a whole team of non-medical escorts and support once we're in America. So once the children are in the theme parks, they get they're cared for on a one-to-one basis.
I mean, the atmosphere must be fantastic for these children. Can you tell us a little bit about what it means to them?
It really is magical. It's very hard to describe what Dreamflight brings to the children, but firstly it makes them realise that they're not the odd ones out. They're amongst their peers. They get to ride on all the roller coasters. The benefits are absolutely immense, and it's also been found to prolong the lives of some of these young children.
So, on the subject of how a child will get nominated, how does that work?
For this year, we've consulted with Dr. Casaglia. He's the paediatrician at St Bernard's Hospital, and his team are compiling a list of children who would be suitable for Dreamflight, and they will nominate them, put those names forward with their medical details to Dreamflight in the UK. The final decision will be made by the medical director based on suitability to carry out such a tiring
yes, I can
holiday.
Imagine. And finally, Sarah, how would you make contact with your organisation?
The best way for the moment is to contact the Dreamflight office via their website, which is www.dreamflight.org. Alternatively, Dr. Casaglia at the St Bernard's Hospital would be willing to field any inquiries.
Well, thank you very much, Sarah, for joining us this evening.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.